server or do I go on my own? Server, my own. Yeah, for the moment. Oh, hello, person. How are you? I am. Hello, Tiger Lily. How are you? Can you hear me? Over that noisy bastard? Hello? Am I coming through? Testicle, testicle, 1, 2, banana. I somehow magically muted myself or something. Let's just check OBS. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, OBS is picking me up, so I must be being heard. She saw me. People couldn't hear. Let me just check I'm not muted on. No. Okay. That's weird. bastards. I'll talk to myself then. Hello, Desk, how are you? Knackered, tired, pissed off, bored. Ah, what about you? Yeah, same. That was a shitty conversation, wasn't it? do what I can. Explain things. Hello, second person, can you hear me? If so, please raise a hand. Clap twice. Click a finger. Okay, if you can just give me a shout. Balls. I can only guess everybody's waiting for the ghost poo to start, or that it has actually already started. So, you know, I can't compete with that. Maybe at a later date, or, you know, when they crumble. Hello, person, hello. Part of me doing the digging. could be playing Ark right now, or even the Forest, so you actually get something new and entertaining from my end. But for some reason I have issues with my computer. Turns out it's not my internet. So for whatever reason, it's this. For now. Hopefully I get something tomorrow. But unfortunately for now, yeah, gotta put up with this. However, if I knew how and where to get the mods for this game, I would probably whack one on. I was about to say whack one off, then that would be weird. And then give those a try out. It'll be the same but different. But it'll be a journey that we could take together. Only I knew you could hear me. Anything else, David? No? Okay. Pull that. There we go. There's the front door. Oh, bugger. I completely forgot about this bit. Not very useful doing that. Oh, bollocks. Run out. Get out. Front door. Excellent. Haha. Itchy roll. Here we go. Dum 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 dum. You guys in there, and you, and you can piss off. I should really make a couple more of them, stick them there, make it look a bit like a... Made a... Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Nah, forgot about that. La 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 la. Oh! Hello, you two. So, are you two the two people watching but never said a word to me? I have been sat here chuntering to myself, thinking that there's somebody. I don't know. I don't think I've used a Space Odyssey title, not title, quote before. You was stuffing your face. So you left me hanging because you was stuffing your face. I see. I see how it is. It's okay. I didn't need the. You just got it. I will forgive you because you know I am the forgiving kind. 14. Shit. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I that? Okay, repair. Yay. Stuff in your face was too important to, you know, just text. You know, like send a message saying, yeah, I'm still here. But instead, you left me here, feeling like I was left all alone, stranded. And where the feck is that? Oh, no, wrong. That's because I've on the wrong one. So how are we anyway? I just thought I need stone, don't I? That's made of stone over there. You are a hungry tiger. I am okay, I think. I'm breathing. So you're stuck in your face. No, I think I'm just talking a bit quieter than normal. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Right, swarms. I don't know, honestly, I think. Don't actually know. Run away! Run clock. Wrong fucking button again. I need to get healing. But these fuckers are getting killed. Alright. That's my rock, leave it alone.
Hello.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Okay. But I am very, very warm. I should put the fan on, but it means getting everything done, which is effort. Are you doing well? You stuffing your face again? One zombie that should have health stuff on it. Unless he's got his money.
Hello. Oh, things. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck that, because...
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I saw just now. I was talking to her anyway. I told her to jump in voice chat anyway.
Oh, okay.
What have you been up to today?
Stresses.
Very quiet on my end.
Yeah.
Probably not, yes.
Let me pause the game. There's only 2 people watching me stream at the moment. Anyway.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah, I put it in my
You're probably all watching Ghost Poo.
Yeah, I kind of figured on. Volume. Okay.
Hello, am I back?
Yes, you are.
Okay. My computer froze and I tried my phone, and then it booted me off on my phone, so now I'm on the computer again.
Sounds really gay.
Indeed. Electronics, I don't know. I always have bad luck with them.
A family like that. So what they do to fix it is they break it. Because that solves all your problems, right?
Right, is that any better?
Yes.
Okay, cool. The volume of my microphone had gone down to 50% for some reason.
Oh.
Ow, I've got to turn the game volume down now because I actually turned up. Turn you down.
I'm not apologising to anyone watching your stream on the grounds that I can't be bothered to be polite.
It's 3 people, and I'm guessing two of them are Tiger Lily and Oak Native, and there's a good chance I'm the 3rd one.
Oh right, wow.
So
Give it time. I'm sure I'll get bored enough, and I'll just hassle people on Twitter to come on here and flag it down.
Oh, thank you.
Oh god.
Thank you for that one.
Hey, it ended up really well for you.
I got the views in, which obviously.
Yeah, and it ended up on a positive anyway.
Yeah.
133 views, 17 thumbs up, and 16 thumbs down. It's not bad.
33 views. I mean, 6 people, or at least, like one person has gone to my video 6 times.
Probably.
That's just weird.
Yeah, some people do that.
I know. It's weird. I'm not complaining. It's just
Views of views.
yeah. It's just the fact that for me, it's a case of if you end up watching the stream later, if somebody says something and you just have like the perfect retort to it or something like that, but you can't do it because
No.
Well, I've been trying to share your videos too.
Oh, thank you.
See, I'm not a total bitch.
Don't fuel you, Dan. You'll end up halfway through the stream with the raging boner.
I never called you anything like a bitch.
No.
But yeah, it turns out it could, more than likely now, it could be something to do with my computer that is causing the issue.
Did they ever fix it?
No, everything they did is basically it's left my computer, my network card is the potential problem. But the weird thing is, that's what I get. That was, oh, you cheeky bastard! You lured me onto that cactus. Let me just kill this thing.
Oh, you're killing stuff now?
Yeah, I'm trying to kill them. Oh, there we go. Okay, just a switch.
Oh god, my computer's way behind.
Probably the streamers. Yeah, he's faffing in his bag on my screen.
Yeah, the stream isn't that far behind.
No, it's probably me because it hates me.
I need to get some healing stuff because I'm scared. But yeah, apparently my network card looks like is the issue. The problem is it's integrated, and every check I have done, with my computer, is saying that there's nothing wrong. So I have no fucking clue what's going on. Shit, I don't know what those left. I have to fix them. So, if you know anybody who's really good with computers, software and hardware, I would appreciate them just throwing them at me so I can tell them my issues and what's wrong with my computer.
I'll try to hunt one down. If not, you can. Sorry.
I'm too lazy, so don't expect it.
Oh, no, I wasn't expecting anything, Meg. You know me.
Oh, that's good. Low expectations. Yeah. I'd hate to disappoint you. You
could never disappoint me, Meg, because I know how low your expectation. About as low as my IQ.
You have an IQ.
I actually do. Amazing that I actually do. and it would shock you to find out what it was. I'm actually reasonably above average IQ. What's the average IQ? 100?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit.
Oh, okay. Right, no, fuck it, just put you there. I can't be bothered. Right, move you, put you there, put you there. Yeah, apparently my IQ is 130, I think, or 135.
35, you say?
No, 130 or 135. I can't remember which. You know, 130 or 135. I can't remember exactly which.
Positive or negative?
I don't know. There was a there was a smiley face after it.
Hmm.
Did you paint any of your Warhammer stuff for Maycon?
I did little, but nothing too much today. It was very warm, so I hid.
Ah.
Yeah, he didn't want to shrivel up.
Well, that, and I didn't want to be blinded. It was quite bright.
I don't know. I didn't really see the day.
How would you when you're hiding behind a curtain?
How did you know I was the man behind the curtain?
Sneaky suspicion.
Right, I think that's that rock done in. Look, hopefully tomorrow I should be receiving a connector. That means I can connect my Ethernet to USB 3, so then I'll get my internet that way, and I'm hoping that that will fix the issue. If that does not fix the issue, then there's something even more wrong than first thought. But the weird thing is I have internet. So I ain't got a clue what the heck is going on.
See here, we could call people, I'm trying to remember the name, Geek something or other, and you call them up and they come to your house and figure out what's wrong. Geek Squad? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think we have that sort of thing. Unfortunately.
I'm sorry, I zoned out. What are we talking about?
Sex on the moon.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, if we're sending troops into space, we should be able to send people to bugger into space.
We're sending troops into space?
That's what Trump wants to do.
Yeah.
Space Force.
Nice. We're going to get our own Star Wars. Oh, not Star Wars. Oh, is it Captain Scarlet, the one where they're based on the moon? Can't remember now. Captain Scarlet. Dun, 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 dun. Buttons. Okay. It's really weird trying to play this after playing Ark. Obviously on Ark I'm pressing I for the inventory. A bit on this.
Oh, that game.
Yeah, if everything goes to plan, then I might be able to actually stream some of it tomorrow.
We can watch you kill dinosaurs and shit yourself.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. That's crazy how it does that on the game.
Well, let's face it though, it's not many games actually do it. It's a part of it's it's a part of what people would do. Obviously, they don't have the pissing themselves part, and I don't understand how they can poop and it goes through their cloth. So unless they've got a poop hole in the I don't know. It's logic that is beyond me.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you up to then, Meg?
Scrolling through Twitter doing jack shit.
Oh.
I've already recorded tomorrow's video, and yeah. Doing a response video, which is weird.
Really? To what?
How's the fucking tweet not exist? It's on my fucking screen. Don't remind me.
What you responding to? Or who?
Somebody. I put the video in the recommended. Somebody tweeted it to me, and I didn't watch the video. I just simply said, "All right, I'll do it." I pressed play on the video and realized it was a religious girl talking about God and talking about how homosexuality is wrong because of the King James or King George Bible she has.
Oh, probably King James.
So I debunk a few points, leave some snarky remarks, mostly snarky remarks. Okay, all of it.
Yeah, well, let's face it though. It has to be.
Yeah, I could not be jaffed. It's quite long though. Not as long as the Amberlin video, so you'll watch it.
Oh, I watched the one about the guy who was.
No. I mean the really fat girl.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I watched it. I think it was today's video. The one with,
with the commie cadet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Whoa.
Yeah, Stargazer, Twitter does suck, but I need it to grow my channel.
Hello, Star.
Sounds silly, but it's just one of those
Star.
networking things you have to do.
I hate Twitter.
I'm not huge on it either, but I need it. Until I know I need it.
I don't know how it fucking works.
Oh, I know how it works. I'm too lazy to do much on it.
I just can't sit there and I don't know.
Lots of people get into arguments. I ignore all of that.
Yeah.
I just ignore it because I'm lazy.
Well, for me, it's a case of you look at it like a thread of of the chat, and it'll just sort of like all get all higgledy-piggledy with like one conversation merging into another one, and it's like, where the fuck is the actual conversation? And it's just frustrating to me, obviously being the autistic person that I am. It just makes no sense.
I don't mind discussing things, whatever, but I just don't like when people get ape shit crazy.
That's most of the time.
Or like that one biatch that posts the video and then disables the comments.
So, feminists.
Well, anyone really that does that. I don't get it. I
don't either. Why can't they just take after the pikeys and just do a YouTube video responding? You know.
What's a pikey?
Oh, like a gypsy, but even worse.
Oh.
Pikeys are like I would say the lowest of the low, but that'd be an insult to Disconar.
You know,
they're worse than Disconar.
Have you ever watched Snatch?
No.
No. There is an American equivalent. Have you ever watched My Name Is Earl?
Yes.
Okay. Joy.
Oh, okay.
They're all Joy Turner.
Jesus Christ.
I fucking love that show as well. I actually one day wrote a list of all the things I did in my life and realized, you know what? There are some things on here that ain't never getting crossed off. Fuck this shit.
Sorry.
I even sent a picture to somebody who was on the list and said, you know what? I'm not even sorry now. There are people on here I've done far worse shit to. Grow the fuck up.
Oh my god. Okie natives asking if they're Irish.
Yeah, well, that's where most of them have come from, but
Yeah, but they're still trailer trash.
yes, they even have their own trailer parks, which
Mhm.
is kind of daft. Mother fudders, they are in my bed. Oh shit, that's probably wrong because I left the door open. You best not. Oh, you fecking bastards!
Yeah, you tell them.
Die.
Oh Jesus, I see them now.
I'm not watching a stream. I've got it on in the background, but I'm reading Twitter.
Where did that just go?
I'm exciting like that.
Oh, there.
You are funny. You were cracking me up with your drunkle impression. I
It's very
couldn't
hard
breathe.
to maintain that.
I couldn't breathe.
We did a drunken impression.
Me
Oh
and
my
Bear mentioned some articles, and he and I tried like, you got an article, we got the news, let's have the news. And yeah, it's very hard to do the high pitch.
Yeah, his voice is.
He's got the tone for it. He's got range. He can't do deep very well. So anytime we had a chance to talk about shit, segued with those kinds of inflections. You want to talk about Trump? Let's talk about Trump. That kind of shit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I can't maintain that. It's too much aggro. Oh yeah. Okay. So yesterday's start, So Fane did. But what I like is that he's no longer hiding his values because he used to do that, and it really burnt him up. So he's always got to be honest with himself. I think that's Drunkle, the slightly funny, less Wasley. The slightly less funny Wasley. I would argue he's funnier on the grounds that he makes more content than Wasley, who appears to have completely fucked off from the internet to the point where even I tweeted to him, "Make a fucking video, you lazy cunt," and he didn't reply.
Oh.
The
He's
bastard.
lazy. He and I used to talk about it. He was all right, but he's gotten lazy. That is.
I've seen him. You know, he still hangs around on Twitter.
Yeah, but that's it. He doesn't make videos anymore. I think he's done. He grew his channel and made videos on YouTube drama. So when he got dragged into it, he stopped.
Which is sensible.
Which seemed a bit it almost comes across as cowardly. But it isn't. And I don't think he's funnier because he doesn't make videos anymore.
But yeah, Drunkle is funnier anyway. Because
I would argue he is just naturally funnier.
yes.
Whereas he scripts everything, Woz does not. I know Woz doesn't because Woz is very open about this.
What Drunkle's? Oh, no, I mean as in like Drunkle just being live.
Okay, if less content does not detract from being funnier, it just means his humor is only in those finite videos he has. Very few videos, I might add, because it took him forever to make a video. Whereas Drunkle is consistently uploading at least once a week. Are you on Old Moistonia or something? Because that looks very familiar.
No, this is my single player. This is on the.
It looks so much like the one that was on Moistonia.
Yeah, I got requested to make a hexagonal. Town.
Okay. Oh, I'm not going to judge you. It's your single player. It's quite a metallic mess.
Yes.
Hmm.
It is rather, but you can blame Okie Native for this.
I'll blame him for this, and also the crude remarks about. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll resolve it. There we go. I've solved the problem.
Oh dear.
Ah,
Hang on.
He deleted his existence.
Did he deserve it though?
There we go. Timed him out 6 times. There we go. Get your hate speech off this stream.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, Oki Native, but Drunkle's funnier.
He is. I've never seen Wosley do a
live stream. He
Yeah.
didn't. I don't think Wosley did many. To be honest, it's not a shot at him in that regard. It's just not something he did very often. He's a very busy chap. He's got a real life job and stuff. I did think he was one of those that would actually grow and be like and actually become a full-time YouTuber.
Mm.
I thought he might.
Oh yeah, he had a lot of potential for it.
But with the amount of time it took him to make a video, obviously that was it wasn't feasible. So I think, you know, doing whatever he does instead is probably better for him. Probably better for his health as well, not being dragged into doxing drama. Although I did notice the Kumite earlier on Vamp's channel, and they were basically going through the whole fucking thing again. Who doxed Coach Red Pill? Well, technically, he doxed himself a few years ago. I'm not even joking. He technically did. Is that a zombie on your bridge or bridge?
Don't know. No.
Okay, I thought I saw one there. My mistake.
It's okay.
Oh no, it was
better to be safe than sorry.
It's probably the angle of the one of the pipe bits on the drawbridge probably got my attention.
Put you there. Eat. No, don't eat you. Okay, never mind.
Oh, is it charged?
Drop you there. Fuck it. I mean, you know.
I've noticed this trend. Whenever YouTube puts your video in limited or no ads, your videos then don't get seen by a lot of your audience. Because my views absolutely tank. I figured I'd just like change subject. But whenever they retain the green dollar sign, the views are about 2,000 to 3,000 higher. I've now been able to test this with a number of videos, and anyone with a yellow check mark suffers. It's quite weird.
That's a
It's
pretty good amount.
Like that. Well, it is a great amount view-wise. Obviously, it sucks at losing views, but it's quite interesting to know that your video is not being promoted in any way, shape, or form while limited. It's quite fascinating. And yes, CRP is a joke. He doxed himself years ago, and Jeff did not dox him. I'm not defending Jeff for his actions when he got hold of his information, but his information was very much public and had been for years. That's not a popular opinion to hold, but annoyingly, Spineless Foreskin quite nicely showcased that in a video. Showed how, whatever the fuck his name is, Coach Red Pill, had doxed himself a long time ago. I don't like David Shitrat anymore, but I've known him for a long time. I just don't have time for people like him. Everyone's a fucking fascist. I'm too lazy for this shit.
Fortunately for me, all these big words I ain't got a fucking clue about, so you know, it's just
maybe it's better off that way.
It probably is, to be fair.
It's dark.
Yeah, I'm the same. Big words, confusing.
It's not the big words, it's just the amount that people that get used, and it's just like, stop just trying to sound smart, you fucking cunt.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
Well, I think that's what a lot of it is. You know, people just end up using these really posh words that nobody really uses in everyday talk.
Back when I started on YouTube, every day I heard fallacy, straw man, ad hominem, and I was like,
I don't even know what ad hominem is.
It means instead of addressing an argument, you personally attack someone with an insult.
Yeah, but
it's basically another way to say insulting someone.
Right, okay. So
that's it. Fallacy is one of those really irritating ones. It bugs the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Everything can be considered a fallacy depending on a certain set of rules.
Yeah,
straw manning is just a way of saying you've taken that argument and twisted it.
That means they could say that about me. And
yeah. That's why it's Kumite. Yeah, I don't know why it's still a thing, Oki Native, but it's still going. It's on Vamp Candy's channel, but I will say that it is definitely not what it once was view-wise. It now gets it still retains a few hundred people, which is fantastic for them, of course. But it is definitely never going to be where it once was. Used to get thousands of people watching it live. Yeah, no, not now. Now it's absolutely a dead format. And I think people predicted this. It's not a shot at Tonka or anything, but it was. Everyone said this ages ago. It was going to die because it's not sustainable.
Not unless you start creating drama for the sake.
Well, that's it. That's it. It ended because of drama that being created amongst themselves through infighting, and that's fine. It's not a criticism. It's just people aren't gonna watch this all the time. They made a fucking killing on it financially, where a lot of people got jealous of it, and they were very open about it. I'll admit, I would love to make the money they made, because that was a lot of money.
Yeah,
however, I don't want to then be typecast as that kind of person.
Yeah, obviously with like Tonkasaur, where the hell is he going to go from here? He's going to have to completely change.
Well, the Kumite originally was not an internet blood sport thing. It was just a stream. And I think, it still could continue that way. It's just a casual chat between people. But obviously, they've started talking about the doxing shit again. So it's like, well, you really shouldn't be doing this. Because it just... I know that King of Pole, whatever his fucking name is, Guardian and all that, have opinions on it. But to me, it just seems irrelevant now. It is actually the dead horse of the formerly dead horse, which is the dead cousin of the dead horse that they're still beating.
Ah, so it's the...
That's a good description.
So it's the horse's cousin twice removed who got an uncle who was, in the army with their dad.
Pretty much, and it's still being beaten. And yeah, original Kumite still goes. It's still the original Kumite now, what it originally was. The original Kumite, the music thing. But the what it is now is just talking, and that gets 400 or 500 people watching live. It gets thumbs up now, which is better. They might be able to rebuild it, which is good if they stick to the format and not fuck it up. I know this has obviously affected the relationship with Failure. I don't know what happened with them. I wasn't paying attention, mostly because I don't give a shit. But I hope they can continue without, having to manufacture drama to make a point. Because that, to me, is a waste of time.
So what you're saying is drama would get me more views?
Drama does get people more views, but it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
This is a short-term thing that dies a very horrible death.
Yeah.
Like kind of like watching the Kardashians or something.
I have never, ever, and will ever watch that.
I go look them up. Hang on.
Oh.
No. I got this car.
What's a K?
Yeah, right. Kardashian. Right. Video. Oh, one of them's having sex with a man.
Yeah. They are basically the Kardashians are famous because kind of like Paris Hilton got famous. You know,
Oh,
famous.
Paris Hilton, fucking hell. Yes, I remember her. Damn, she was a classless hoe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's. I think
There's a whole video here of this big bootied person getting rogered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But then her whole family got famous. Her father was the attorney for O.J. Simpson.
Her
When-
father?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not something you want to be bragging.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, let's face it though, the guy was paid to try and defend him.
Well, he was guilty as fuck, but it was his friend.
Well, I remember not long after the not guilty verdict, seeing an American prison documentary thing of a guy who, some white guy that claimed to have committed the murder. That was quite interesting. I can't remember the guy's name though. I just remember it being absolutely batshit insane.
What? So he committed the murder once he was in prison?
No, he wasn't in prison at the time. He went to prison for a murder, I believe, of some kind. And I think he claimed he'd killed whatever OJ's wife was called. Dead OJ's wife. I don't know. OJ's dead wife. Let's call her that. It's her legal name now. OJ's dead wife.
Wasn't it Nicole?
Maybe I don't remember any of this shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget how young you are compared to me.
I remember when they tried to get OJ to put the glove on. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a big hand.
My teacher at the time was actually playing it live when
Oh really?
Yeah.
That was a big
were
deal in your country. Big fall
Yeah.
from grace, really. I mean, even though he was found innocent, it destroyed his.
Yeah, Nicole Brown. Sorry, Star got it.
Cool. I mean, it destroyed his life regardless, and it's lucky he had his pension tied up in, NFL pension tied up elsewhere.
Oh, hey, Quacks.
I remember when he, hello, Quacks. I remember when he got paroled recently, and I watched it live, the parole hearing. I was actually kind of happy for him to an extent. I was like, go live out your final years with your really bad health, and just fuck off somewhere, please.
Yeah, isn't he on dialysis?
I know he'd fucked up his hips. That's not surprising for someone of his age. To be just absolutely fucked.
Okie Native has a copy of his book.
Oh, the book that says how I did it. It has two shades to the cover, so it almost in one side just says outright that he did it. I remember seeing this. I think.
You think you remember seeing this?
No, it was a very controversial cover because it was on one side. I think if I would have done it, I think if would have were on one side of the front cover and I done it on the other, but you couldn't see the other three words. If would have.
Oh.
Right. Yes.
So he was being a dick.
I think he was just being well. It's like sex. It's you don't have to market it too much to sell it.
You have to market sex.
Not too much.
You just have to say sex, but most people
Much like OJ and a murder, though, he didn't have to market it to sell it.
Yeah. And who did you say had come in?
Quacks.
Oh, hello, Quacks.
Hello.
You're very quiet.
I am not interrupting while you're speaking.
I'll turn you up to 100%.
How are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
I'm alright.
You're very
Got
cool.
this week off.
Oh, have you?
I'm in between jobs, so I've been
Nice.
going around and playing games and working on some coursework I've got to polish off before I start. I'm bored with all the games, so I spent last night making a map in Roll20. So I'm
Mhm.
doing campaign on there.
Yeah, OK Native. The Michael Jackson stuff's really interesting because he got far too much shit on the kiddie fiddling stuff, and I don't think he was ever actually convicted of or charged with any kind of child molestation related charges. Felt it was a bit unfair, to be honest, but it was equally quite funny. Sorry, Michael.
What am I doing?
Oh,
Oh yes, I need to. Right. So wait for that to get done then. I might as well do something.
fuck, you're exciting.
Exactly. Something exciting.
My dog has the same teddy bear as Bearings does.
Oh, really? Which dog? Milo?
Yep.
Ah.
Right.
I see Sugar Tits Instagram a lot. She posts quite a few pictures of those pets on there.
Well, she takes pictures of the puppies and then puts them online.
Yeah, she sticks them on her Instagram feed, yeah. She puts them on Twitter as well, but I don't pay attention to Twitter.
Uh-huh. I've not been that way.
Oh, did Tiger Lily just bounce again?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think her internet crapped out again.
I'm gonna go that way. Which way is that? That way. Ah,
White
treasure.
people should stop smiling at us for no reason. Damn white people and they're smiling.
Fucking white people need to be erased from existence. They're a burden on the rest of the species. Apparently.
Someone called Keanu Reeves. Body of raped dog found inside Greek refugee camp.
I'm not sure what to say to that. Repeat it and see if Tiger Lily has something she could say to it instead.
Sorry, I crashed out.
We never noticed.
I'm sorry.
You were gone.
I'm so sorry.
Bad whammon.
Oh, that's alright, we didn't notice. Welcome back.
Thanks, I think.
Why don't you repeat what you were saying, Quacks, see if Tiger Lily hasn't been constructive.
Tiger, I'm going through my Twitter feeds and reading out the stupid shit. And one of it is body of raped dog found inside Greek refugee camp.
Body of a raped dog?
Yeah.
Oh, cheap joke. When in Rome.
Oh my god. Oh, kill me.
I know what you're going to do, but the pedant, not the pedophile, the pedant has to say it was Greek, not Italian.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell. The joke has been killed, much like any boner.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Bad Quacks.
You start. No, actually, I did. White people should not be allowed to call 911 for an entire month.
Black History Month? Well, I guess we have to keep the murder rate down somehow.
There was a little boy I was watching that called 911 because he needed an answer to this math question for his homework.
That is adorable.
It really was.
Did they get the answer?
The operator did. They were helping this little boy, and then you just hear the mom screaming in the background, "What are you doing?" This is like something
Well,
I would do.
You're gonna need the ambulance in a minute anyway. Your mum's about to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, it's not like, well, it's a little kid, but you can get in trouble for that, like calling for non-emergency like that. But yeah, it was just
Kids don't know.
no.
They don't know, do we? They
Oh
don't.
god, they don't. And then there's this other kid. There's this other kid that called in and thought that the Grinch was coming, and he called 911 about that too. I was just watching all
Really?
these 911 calls that little kids were making.
Oh, the Grinch is so cool. I fucking love that film.
Yeah.
Except for the ending part. That's gay.
Oh, when his heart grows.
Yeah, I can't be doing any of that shit.
But Santa, why are you taking our Christmas tree? And then, yeah.
The answer should be because I want it.
Yeah.
Not be, have your presents back, kids. No. And then, even when he did, he should have been arrested.
Yeah, 7 years.
Exactly.
Oh, Star's asking if someone made the Barbie pic for you.
I don't know, but someone did put a picture of Drunkle in a TIE fighter. And then tweeted it directly to him with the comment, no context. Which I was quite appreciative of. No one either stuck Sargon, Paul Joseph Watson, and who was the third faggot? Oh, Count Dankula in House of Lords Lord's robes. So no one's done that either, which is a shame.
I forgot about that.
Because I think Dankula could do with the wig.
That'd be funny.
Yes, I did just make a balding joke.
See, and he says he's boring.
I am boring.
No.
Like, uber boring. The most
No.
boringest man in all the land.
Mm.
It took me by surprise, I guess. I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I was about to say that rabbit did see you and scarper up the hill pretty fast. Ooh, it's presenting itself. It wants to be teabagged. Oh, there's a box in here. Oh, it's the Apache one. You got a decent Tarza stone axe. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they actually are decent as well, which is the funny part.
I managed to get a 440 on my single player. That was quite nice.
Oh, nice.
I kept it as well because I'm like, you know what, it's actually pretty handy.
I think that's like the best one I've ever got of it. Yeah, that's one I've just got.
Yeah.
Bollocks. Double bollocks.
You caused the cave in, didn't you?
No, I kept on missing the stalagmite, which the
I'll let you work it out. Come on.
I can't fucking remember which one's which. I know one's go, you know, these ones and the other ones, you know, go from the ground up. I'm sure somebody will probably,
Stalagmites are on the floor, mate.
So stalactites are the ones coming out.
Yeah.
Out of the roof. See?
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye bye, Whammon.
Oh, she's gone
Again.
again.
I think her internet keeps crapping out on her phone.
Okay. It did not do the drop of the ceiling on me. Yay! Yay!
When I remember the first time I came across one of these, I wanted to turn it into an underground base.
Yeah, it was one of these was like one of the first things. It was like, ooh,
Yeah, on my very first single player, which was the Naves map, I believe. I ran into one of these by accident, and I was quite happy with that.
I think my first, game was, that was mine was the one that Skull joined in on first, and then you joined in afterwards.
Was that the one when he and I were in the snow struggling?
Yeah, because
That was fucking awesome. That was actually proper, like, working together. It was good, and that's when we finally got Ed and Joe into the game as well.
yeah, and I think that Skull took over the
Yeah,
servers.
and then Dally joined, and well, we all left.
Yeah.
But since then, we have learnt a lot to the point where we each played in our own little area.
Yeah, obviously there was you and Skog that were basically took over the house that I was using, and it was like, okay, then I'm gonna piddle off and get my own.
Well, I think you'd already left when I joined.
No.
Because I had to trek like 4 kilometers to get. Hello again, Whammon.
Hello, sir. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I feel like a ninja.
Oh.
Ninja vanish. Are you
What?
multitasking?
I am part Japanese.
Well, that explains it all.
Yeah.
She's kamikaze.
Especially those eyes.
Yeah, I look like a pudgy cat.
Oh,
And they are blue. I said I look like a pudgy cat. I was
Racial
kidding.
purity.
Pudgy cat.
Yeah, and I just replied with racial purity.
Oh.
I'm helping.
Thank you. No, but my eyes are blue, so it's weird. I'm a freak.
You ain't no proper Japanese lady.
No.
What percentage are you Japanese?
Well, my grandmother was 100, so my mom is half, so I guess I'm a quarter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the eyes that are affected.
How old is your grandmother now?
Well, I'm not sure. She, when I was younger, went missing, so I'm not sure how old she is, and I don't talk about it much with my mom.
Don't Japanese people live forever or have one of the longest life expectancies in the world?
They pretty much do. We don't age like other people.
Oh, I noticed. I lived with one at university. I thought she was like 18. No, she was 37.
Yeah, that's everyone thinks I'm like.
What, mate?
I get the same thing. They don't believe I have a 13-year-old son, almost. And I have to show ID all the time.
Yeah, until the age of 28, I think, I had to show ID all the time. I remember being stuck in a Tesco's buying a bottle of whiskey because the ladies wouldn't believe I was old enough. It took just one of the guys come over and be like, "Yeah, he's old enough. He's old enough, all right? He's old enough. That's it." The Whammons refused to believe I was old enough. I would say I was offended, but I don't give a shit.
You must have a baby face.
I did back then.
That's a good question. Okay, good question.
Which part is Japanese? The eyes. and the sexual preferences.
I thought you were going to say predation.
Well, they all have a natural fear for Gojiwa.
Oh God. Godzilla.
No, are you saying it wrong? That's not very Japanese. It's Gojiwa.
Godzilla. I can't do it. I think I know one word how to say shut up. It's like auto-sai or something. I have to ask my auto-sai.
I know one phrase virtually everyone I know says if they ever see someone's Japanese, they just say konnichiwa, and then they start bowing, and I'm like, fuck off.
No, I don't do that shit.
Just commit to the weebness if you want. You'd be far more interesting.
I used to understand Japanese to a degree quite a while ago because I used to watch a lot of anime.
I know a few people who say that they're pros with the language because of that, and then you try and like press them for answers, and they're like, "Yeah, I didn't learn that phrase on this random anime show I watched."
Oh no! All it was is obviously you hear them talking so much that when you're actually sitting there watching it, you know, you're not actually watching it, and you can actually still understand kind of what's going on.
I remember that. And do you remember those American dubbed South Asian films or East Asian films? They were like kung fu movies with the worst lip syncing ever.
Yes.
Those films were amazing.
They had some amazing, you know, like martial arts stuff in it because
The fighting was good. The talking was horrific. The film was perfect. Are you raiding an office block?
I don't know. I don't know why I came here.
Well, why not? I guess. I raided one of those before, and I think I ended up having jumping off the roof because I got bored.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited.
I can't remember what's up top. I know it's is it Hirogashi or whatever it is?
Let's call it Toyota.
Okay, the Toyota building. That begins with a H.
Hyundai then. Fuck it.
Alright, what it is, it's two T's just lying down next to you know, they're fucking each other. You know,
Let's call it the
docking.
Herpes building.
The
The
docking.
Herpes.
Okay, the herpes building, which
Yeah.
I am rummaging around.
Rummaging around in the herpes.
Yes.
If there were two more letters, it could be the HIV building.
Maybe.
You got a full suit there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Tell you what, and the cowboy hat as well.
Nice.
Long. Keep on.
What does the cowboy hat do?
It keeps.
It makes you look fabulous.
Oh, the boots though. I don't have the boots. I'm gonna get.
Give
rid
it
of
time.
them.
You'll have the gay cowboy boots. It's a shame you can't like equip armor being assless chaps.
That would be hot.
What do you think
Yeah,
about it? The,
I knew you'd say that.
The army leg armor. You could sort of count that as the assless chaps.
The zombies would like a piece of ass.
They all do.
They all want this.
It's just one of those things that I have to put up with.
It's unwanted as well, but they never stop the wolf whistling. I think it borderlines. I think you should be put on a sex offenders register for it.
7 years.
I have asked them to stop it, you know, with all the harassment, but apparently they haven't. And the police, I go and tell them about it. They just spit on me.
Oh, by the way, this is quite funny. I think I mentioned that upskirting was the new thing that's kind of being made into law in England. People have to register on the sex offenders register. I actually got people telling me, nah, no one's going to do that. But no. During PMQ, the Prime Minister actually said people will be put on the sex offenders register for taking a picture up a woman's skirt.
That's crazy.
It's not sex offender.
No, there should just be like a pervert list.
This person has shiny shoes. Probably best not to be near them.
I'm surprised they would let someone get that close to them to be able to take a picture.
Well, it's when like they're bending over, or you know, the guy just seems to Like,
Or just don't
I'm
fucking.
wait for
Huh?
the up-tilting to happen. It'll happen. Someone will just be like, oh, well, you know, men can wear skirts. Fuck it, let's take a picture.
Click, 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 click.
either that or they'll be like, you know, they'll actually, or they'll see the back and they'll go, oh, you know, obviously you've got like long hair or something, and and they go, oh, we will have a crack at that one, and then find out that.
All chaps are assless.
Wow, that
Because they're not assless, and they're basically just cans, aren't they?
I'm sorry, we can't be having this hate speech.
Oh god. He just erased them from existence again.
Oh no.
oh, did you time out Native?
Of course, what do you expect? Hate speech, man. Hate speech.
He sure did start. Don't piss him off.
Oh, now I get the fucking shoes after I've destroyed the bloody.
Have you destroyed the suit?
No, only the trousers.
Oh, that's okay. You can still wear those. You'll probably get another one soon.
Yeah.
They're not bad as well, those shoes. And a beer.
You get beer in this game?
Yeah, you can get absolutely fucking sloshed on the shit.
Yeah.
I managed to, I think in one on my single player, I drank 27. And I had to because it was so close to a blood moon, I couldn't do anything because I was so slow. My health was going down. My
I thought
wellness
that
was
on
going
one
down.
of Skog's servers.
No, it was on my single player. I ate glass twice to kill myself.
Oh yes.
By the way, that wrench you picked up is better than yours.
Is it? Oh yeah. Well spotted.
I'm helping. But yeah, I ate glass, and it took me down from 150 hit points down to 15. So I had to eat glass twice to kill myself to stop the drunkenness.
Oh wow.
It was quite something.
I wonder if the zombies could get drunk then, like eating you if you're drunk.
That'd be interesting. I'd like to find out. Wait, is it downstairs?
Yeah, it just leads me to the
Oh,
ground
it's
floor,
at the
doesn't it?
foyer, right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would affect them.
Nah, probably not. They move around like pissheads to begin with.
Yeah,
That's true.
They sound like it as well.
Yeah, they'll probably move straighter if they're just if they're drunk. Cancel it out.
Okay, I think I'm getting some screen lag. Okay, well, I heard a zombie, so. I'm gonna go straight to the, well, as far to the top as I can. So I'm locked. Yes, it is. Shut that door so I know if anything's coming.
Don't think that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this video tomorrow you did.
I want my little religious one.
Yes. I was so
Well,
pissed
probably-
I couldn't respond to her.
Probably one of the last times I'll ever do a legitimate response video
Yeah.
because they're not common anymore. People just aren't interested in that, and that's understandable. And I don't really take her too seriously.
No.
So, what sort of argument is she kicking out?
The Bible says this, so you know it's bad, like Napster bad.
Why is it when you go, oh yeah, because the Bible said so, but you only use snippets and part, you know, like, you know, we'll use that paragraph there, but the rest of that actual conversation.
Well, she recites the entire Sodom and Gomorrah thing, so I have to leave it in. I think I just replied to part of it. Like, she said there was a homosexual Bible, and I'm like, I actually looked this up. There is, and I decided rather than simply offering any counterpoints, just to say, yeah, and they killed Dumbledore in that. Isn't that a bit homophobic? I just can't take that shit seriously.
No.
Oh, that's right. This has got the
Pills?
no, it's got like the testing centre. Like the...
Oh, is this how the zombies were created or something?
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, it's like they've got special, you know, like obviously they're alive, but in the like
The glass containers, yeah. I remember that because it has those mortuary drawers, which are like 12 slots or something.
The game is running slow. Oh, of course it's not going to show me ping because I am the server. Bollocks.
Get good, scrub.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god.
You might want to read the chat.
I think
read
he
it.
did.
Get rid of that. See you.
Oh, what did it say now? I didn't see it.
But he basically called Meg soft and easily triggered.
Yes, I've shown him by timing him out 7 times.
No.
I'm the real man. I don't like odd numbers. I'm going to go to 10. How many is this so far? 3, 6. No, not star.
You got star by accident?
That's 10, I think. 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, we're fine. I'm helping.
Very helpful.
Mm-hmm. As it's getting nighttime, are you going to hide up here or something?
I don't know. This moment in time, it feels like my game is lagging.
It doesn't look like it on my end.
No, it's just when I move, it just feels like it's like I'm going through.
Oh, maybe it is.
It's actually right on my phone.
Maybe it's just him being his end being special.
Could be. Won't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they have a register, or even 2 in fact, up here?
A register?
Oh yeah, the cash registers make no sense whatsoever.
I don't know.
Oh, that was a dive.
Is there one up there? I see it.
Oh, what a flop.
Die, bitch.
She should have died the moment she fell on the floor.
No, smacked her head.
Some of them are stubborn.
Yeah, they're bastards.
Excuse me.
Oh, this lag. Why am I getting this lag?
The game hates you.
Probably. Oh, I don't want the glass anyway, so fuck it, get rid of that. Put you there. Okay, the cowboy hat can go.
You got rid of the shoes?
No, I've repaired them.
Ah. Surprised you kept the painkillers.
I actually find them useful now. In a pinch, you know, you knock them down your throat, and you get healed for a small percentage.
Right.
Star said, I would really like to see you two play this game with Satsu and Monkey.
Yeah, Monkey asked me ages ago to join him on his server. And Satsu He's a good mate. I really should have joined them by now, but I'm just too lazy. It's because of the time difference as well. It's very difficult to find a time where we're all free.
Is it like a 5 or 6 hour difference?
I think it is, yes.
Depending.
Yeah, I'm too lazy for that as well.
It would have to be a weekend as well, because at least in a weekend, you know, you can actually work something, whereas obviously in the week, that's when most people do stuff.
Except for me, I work on the weekends.
Yeah, ditto.
It's
For
a bit, we will see kind of thing. I don't mind if it takes some time to sort it out. I'm sure something can be arranged in time. Anyway, I can barely keep my eyes open, so I'm going to bed.
Okay, dokie.
Yeah, have a good night.
Good night.
See you later.
Good night. Yeah, I think at least where I am, it's like a 5-6 hour difference.
Yeah, you're 5 hours behind us.
I'm not sure where they live exactly in the US.
I don't know.
Me either. Oh, I'll be right back. I have to check my laundry.
Okie dokie. Oh, this lag is killing me. Okay, apparently I'm undetected even though I'm hitting this longer. There we go. Don't want his shoes, I'll take that then. Right, there. Just do that, and then I should. Aha! Excellente. Don't need the mate rooms. Oh, this lag. Not good, not good, not good, Ooh, a potato. I'm going to eat that. Coffee beans can feck off. Ducky tape. Do I really need the blue flannel shirt? No. Where the hell is this lag coming from? Right. I know there's other places in here that I could be looking at.
I am a little bit cold, yes. Good morning.
Where's the door that came down? Oh shit, there's a... hating this land. I hate you, I hate you. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get this fixed. Run away, run away, run away. Run away. And there's the front doors. And there's a fucking. What the hell is that building? I have not seen that building before. Not to my knowledge, anyway. They can go. What is you? Oh, it's the post office. I've been in one of those once before on this game. Okay, there's 4 zombies there. No, let's go find where that treasure is. Ah, okay, the treasure is apparently underneath somewhere. Interesting. Okay, let's find out how far away it goes. Holy shit, that's quite far. Crap. Yeah. That's it. Again, there. I know they're going to start making their way this direction. Did I bring? I did not. Poop. That's right, I was going to go over that one. So, So who have I got left? Oh, there it is. So who have I got left watching this poor and unfortunate thing that I'm doing? Oh, I did bring it. Damn it. Ah, hello me. There's some parts I can put you together. To create half of a gun. Let's eat that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello. I had a piece of cake too.
You had a piece. What type of cake?
Chocolate. Yep.
That's just wrong. You should not have told me that.
I'm sorry.
Now all I can think is I want chocolate cake.
I could bring you some, but it might take a while. Chocolate.
Well, you know, if you're willing to make the travel.
That would be kind of funny. I wonder how it would hold up, though.
Keep fresh, though. Keep it fresh. Because, you know, there's nothing, you know, good about dry cake.
No, I used to work in I worked in bakeries for 19 years.
Yeah, I've worked in things myself. Ah, okay.
My favorite one, we had this Oreo cake. It was one of my favorite ones. The last place I was at.
I don't know what my one was. Because we used to... It wasn't like a, you know, it was like a bakery that was part of a superstore.
Uh-huh.
And, but what we used to do was, there was like a stack of shelving that was purely for damaged goods.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, like when especially like around Easter and Christmas, when all the new sorts of, you know, like the cakes come along, and it's like, wow, it's really like you're sorting this out. It's like, oh no, one has dropped on the floor and it's been kicked, and now it's slightly damaged. It's gonna have to run through the damaged shelf, and then within an hour, it's magically disappeared. You know, slowly it's disappeared, but it's disappeared. You know, it's like because you get like those little ones where they're like packs of 6 and stuff like that. It's like you don't have Cadbury's, do you? So you don't know the little like sponge cakes and like the chocolate around them, but they also have like an orange or different flavoured not icing, but what's the word?
Was it like liqueur, like Grand Marnier?
I don't know, because I don't know that stuff.
Oh.
The only way I can probably describe it, which it doesn't really do it any justice or anything, but you know, like a thick paste sort of thing. You know, like when okay, what we call biscuits, or you call them cookies. Like actually,
Yeah.
like Oreos. You know you got the two actual biscuit parts, and then you got like the cream.
The
Cream.
yeah,
That's the word I was looking for.
I see. Yeah.
But like I was like have like orange and mint and toffee flavors depending on the time of year, etc.
Oh, I like toffee.
And that those were the sort, you know, because they used to do like they're only like little things, but doing like packs of 6, and those are the ones that usually end up accidentally, you know, getting damaged, and then
And disappearing.
You know, it was just one of those things.
It was so much fun, my first bakery job around the holidays. We always had so much fun doing stuff. I would get overtime and my favorite thing to do, we would make cookies and muffins and all sorts of things, and we would make gift baskets for customers.
Oh, we didn't do that sort of thing.
Yeah. I took all these art classes in high school, and then I decided I wanted to get into the food business. My art teacher's like, "Are you nuts?" But I really thought at the time that's what I wanted to do. So, yeah, I kind of changed things and took up a lot of food courses. But I mean, I enjoyed a lot of it, but you don't really make a lot of money unless you really own the place, you know?
Yeah, but the thing I've discovered when it comes to a job, it's not always about, you know, how much you can get out of it, you know, monetary wise, but you know, what you can get out of it, you know, with, you know, like, you know, having enjoyment out of it.
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying too, but also, like, depending who you work for, like, they usually do all that fun stuff. And you're stuck with the harder things to do. I don't know, I guess I lost my passion for it. But I mean, when I first started out, it was a lot of fun. I loved doing all that sort of stuff, like the gift baskets and all.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, we just never really did that sort of thing. I don't know if other places did, but
Was it more like pastries, I guess?
oh no,
Like,
it was, you know, like we baked, you know, like loaves of bread, baguettes, and donuts and cookies and different,
all
you know,
that.
it was just, you know, because you know it's like you know, like the bakery section in your, say, like your Walmart.
Oh, yes,
That
yes.
sort of, yeah. So it wasn't an actual, you know, bakery where you go in and you can see all the nicely freshly done cream cakes, and you know, like all the little sandwiches and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just making myself all want to go to, oh.
I'm sorry, I should shut up about it.
It's okay, it's okay. I could have not said anything, but you know, my brain went there.
It's just that's pretty much what I did, though, most of my life, my career.
I've spent my first 2 working years doing that. You know, just working in that sort of bakery environment.
Yeah.
Then I got sacked for lateness, even though.
Oh.
Yeah. See, the thing was though, I was 16, 17, and I was working from 7 in the morning till sometimes 9 at night.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yes. But you know, I could have like the department supervisor or the assistant manager or the manager come to me on a regular occasion saying, "Oh, can you just stay for an extra X amount of time because you know certain person is not able to make it in because of the real or something like that." And I'm obviously 16, 17-year-old, and I thought, yeah, okay, fine. You know, it made no difference to me
Yeah.
because a lot of my friends that I made, whilst I worked there, were on that, in the same department. So, it was like, okay, yeah, I'll stay and have a laugh with my friends. That's not a problem at all.
Did you like it there, though?
I did. It was just, it was the people in charge. They were, to be fair, they did the boss job right. Like, the be, like they could be your friend, so to speak. But then when it came to being the boss, then they were the boss and you was the employee.
They knew how to separate the two.
Mhm. But I just didn't get on when they decided to be the boss, but be dickish about it as well. Because see, don't get me wrong. If I deserve being reprimanded, told off, or whatever you want to call it, then fine. But when I'm being blamed for some stuff that wasn't me, then it's like, oh well, no, I ain't taking that.
Right.
I used to like stand there in the middle of the shop floor and basically have an argument with my manager. But yeah, I was working, for the last, I think, like 6 to 8 months of me working there. I was doing, 12, 14-hour shifts, 6 days a week. Maybe sometimes on the odd occasion, I've worked 7 days. And then I'd turn up, on a few occasions, I'd turn up late. Because
That's a lot for someone your age at that time, though. I mean, I did it when I was older, like 19, 20, and that was a lot.
Yeah,
Like
it didn't matter. Basically, it's who Walmart took over. I think not long after not long after I actually left the place. A company called Asda, and basically they had the policy of doesn't matter how early you start. Like if you turn up 10 minutes, 20 minutes early, makes no difference. You turn up 2 minutes late, it gets added up till like it gets thingy till the end of the month. And if it adds up to an hour or more, you get disciplined. So you get 2 verbals are written and then you're sacked.
right.
Obviously, I was late a few times because tired, and so they went, see you later. Even though it was my supervisor and my department manager and the assistant department manager, etc., that was getting me to do all these hours, I'm just going, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. And at the time I was only on £2.76 an hour, but this was like 1996, 97 sort of time. So back then it wasn't bad wage for my age, because when you're that age you didn't get full pay anyway.
Yeah. The very first job I had, well, it was $5.15 in American dollars an hour.
And
And it was
You're basically the
I'm
same
so-
age as me, aren't you? So
yeah, I'm only 2 years younger.
yeah, so back then the dollar was basically, the dollar was like for every dollar it was 50 pence practically. It was practically for like our pound was like $2 to you. Back then.
Oh,
So yeah, you was probably on like the similar sort of wage to me at that time.
yeah. And the work I did, it was like outdoor maintenance, where I used to work in the back of this. It was like a trash truck, but I collected the recyclables, like the cans and glasses and all in this truck. Ride behind it, pick up all those bins, whatever, and dump them in the truck. The guys that actually do that, like the trash trucks, probably get paid like 18, $20, maybe more an hour, and I was making $5.15 an hour doing something similar.
All because age.
Yeah. And what else did I do? Like would mow lawns and stuff, would paint certain parking lots, like the parking spaces, like all sorts of odd things for the town. I did put up stop signs, filled in potholes with that tar stuff.
Yeah.
I loved the work though. It's just I don't think they paid right for the kind of work I did and the other people I worked with.
Yes, it's usually the way though, unfortunately.
Yeah. But I got laid off from the job. They didn't have enough to pay us. And then that's when I found the bakery job and decided I wanted to do that. I loved art, but the thing was with the food thing, it just felt like more stable to me, and it was a lot of fun with trying to have a career in art. It's not as easy or stable, I think.
Not really, no. End of the day, art, it can be, it's different, viewed differently between different, people. Whereas obviously,
Yeah.
you make a cake, you're guaranteed to find somebody who wants that.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, with that, it could be artsy too. I used to work with chocolate and make things to go on cakes. That was fun. One thing I actually did was in a magazine. Well, it was something I helped my boss with. I didn't exactly do it all, but I helped her with it.
The end of the day, what you remember is obviously you enjoyed doing the job.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
That's what I've found. The money, fine, yes, it does make a difference. But if you found a job that pays well and you actually enjoy doing it, don't compromise it. Just so you can get an extra few. Probably like an extra 2% on your wage.
No, that makes sense. It depends. Like, I have kids, so I have to consider them and their needs before anything, but yeah.
No, yeah, they don't consider yours.
I'm just saying.
What have they done for you lately, eh?
Oh, no, my kids are great. They are. I'm not just
taking family advice from Disconnect, just based on what he said.
Oh, God. No, they're...
Kids, they don't need food.
Oh.
I offer great family advice. Thank you very much. From my uncle's perspective, yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. But still, excellent family advice.
Yeah, they have to eat and they grow up fast, and you have to constantly buy them new clothes and shoes and things, and
That's why
whatnot.
you should kick them out and tell them they should get a job. Have them earn their keep.
Well, they're not. They're not that age where they can work. They do house chores, but
No, they just go.
And they can do house chores for other people and earn money.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Exactly.
that's true. Like buy a lawnmower. They can do that.
It's time the little shits earned their keep, isn't it?
Damn right. How else are they gonna learn?
That is true.
The only other way is by giving them backhands, on a regular basis. Just to
It is true though. I used to babysit and do house cleaning and things like that to earn extra bucks.
You turned out all right.
I think so. Thank you. Yeah, because once you start making money, it's like, oh, I love this. I hate, because being broke sucks. So
yes, it does. It sucks. What's like major elephant-sized balls?
yeah, balls.
Exactly.
And I lived with my mother, so it was just us, me, my mom, my mother, and brother. And she didn't always have money for things, so that's when, pretty much worked to get things that I needed or wanted. A lot of kids are so spoiled these days.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
I try not to say those words.
But it's so true.
It is, unfortunately.
They fucking get cell phones and things. I was like 16 when I got my own phone.
Really?
And it wasn't even a cell phone, it was like a landline kind of thing.
I never had that until I was, 20.
I guess it's because I was at that dating age and my mom was sick of me being on the phone, like hogging it, so.
I don't know. I used to have like mates call round, like give them a ring and try and get me out at, in the evening, but no, never.
A sale is a sale, even if it's to a scumbag like you.
But no, it's like one of my old jobs. There was a guy who, he said he going around about him being at school, when he was at school, and he's like, oh okay, yeah, and then he ends up going about having using laptops or like iPads or something else, and I'm like, you what? It's like. It says they use. That's what they used. Like in some of the classes. And all I could think is, I used to use, like Microsoft Paint, which was like for a lot of things was like one of the major sort of big things. Like fucking hell, look at this. This is amazing. These pictures look so realistic, even though all it was you basically painted your face, and then you just slapped your face on the piece of paper, and that's what you've got. But on a CRT monitor, which a lot of people probably wouldn't even know what that is nowadays. So it's just. And apparently the kids are all getting stressed out about school and all. Fuck's sake, they can, most of their bloody work, they can just go to a computer, and then like an essay. Okay, then they just go to the computer. They just Google what they need to find, take it off the internet, just change some words so it looks like they've actually done something, and that's it. Job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently kids are nowadays are getting have it harder. You're getting more stressed out, blah blah blah. But feck off. If if you was a kid with like one of the few kids who had the actual own calculator, it's like whoa sort of thing. Now, I don't even know if people knew, like the kids know what a calculator is, except as an app.
No, kids definitely don't know what calculators are these days.
Yeah.
Well, it should be on their cell phone, but like an actual calculator.
Free, they didn't have to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't have to suck dick for their phone.
Oh
Like
God.
back in the
I
good
don't know
old
why.
days.
I don't know where I'm going.
It's true though, they can find anything on the computer.
Well, I've heard that a lot of stuff nowadays, like schoolwork wise, like homework and sort of thing, that they, they can literally just email it to their teachers and stuff.
Oh yeah, they do stuff. My kids do stuff online too.
And it's like they get to use all the like correcting all the grammar and all that sort of stuff, with whatever is out nowadays that kids use to write out their essays and stuff. Fucking hell, we never used to get that. It was a case of you write it out by hand, and then you had to be make sure you had the grammar correct and the punctuations correct, and I was always shit at that stuff.
And lug around those giant textbooks.
Oh yeah, you carry you got a backpack, and then nowadays probably the kids carry the bags, and more like it's got like all their bloody laptops and tablets and shit like that. Whereas I know I'm sounding like an old granddad right now. Shut up. But it's true.
Yeah, I remember the giant trapper keeper I had that held all my folders and papers and things.
Yeah, all the different books, like for each class and stuff.
Yeah, binders.
Motherfucker, where did you come from? Keep on pressing that button.
What subjects did you guys like in school?
Me, mine was maths.
Math.
Yeah. I'm a numbers person.
Wax, did you have a favorite subject?
The sciences, I guess.
I enjoyed science.
I didn't enjoy it as such, but I was pretty decent at it.
I don't know, I guess the teachers I had made it fun, honestly. It also depends on the teacher. This one teacher I had for English class was horrible. He was like this monotone. And he was just boring as shit, and I had him first period, and I'd always fall asleep in his class. And like he would take the books I had by my head and just slam them really hard so I would wake up because I could not stay up during his classes. And then like I wasn't the only person though, like there was a lot of kids that couldn't stay awake during his class. So he got sick of it, so he would have us watch Sopranos and we just had to answer a few questions about the show, which had nothing to do with English, but we were all going to fail pretty much because none of us could pay attention to him.
I was never any good at the English. The written side, anyway.
Some of it's fun, like the creative writing, but
No, I have difficulties with the written side.
oh, do you?
Yeah, I think that's why I ended up with like as a numbers guy.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I love gym class too.
Yeah, it was alright to be fair. Especially when at my one of my old schools, our sports, like a PE, one of the PE teachers, old Miss Armstrong. Oh, she did keep you Armstrong. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because especially summertime. Summertime was the best.
Oh yeah, well, because there isn't any school.
No. I mean, as in like school time. Like she would. Like when we had PE.
Oh.
It was. She'd she'd take us to the field and like. What's the word? Like do like the discus, the javelin, the shot put, and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Always she used to demonstrate, but always she used to wear this like little netball skirt, and when she used to bend over to pick the things up, all the lads' necks just sort of just tilted.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Well, you got to see what she was wearing that day.
Giggity giggity.
Indeed. And that was before the giggity even came about.
Yeah.
Hello, Socky. I've only just noticed you in the chat. I do apologise because
Hello, Saki.
there wasn't really anybody saying or doing anything because most people had gone. So I didn't think anybody. I actually forgot that I was streaming, to be fair. Which is quite fortunate because I didn't say anything that would incriminate me in any way, shape, or form. Hopefully. Okay, there were some explosions and I can't see any bodies.
Oh.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You can keep out of her way, that's what you can do. The kitchen is for the women's.
The women's? That's fine with me.
The only time a man should be going into the kitchen in any sort of official
For
capacity
beer.
is to alcohol. Is to go ask the missus when's dinner gonna be done, or on a romantic night he will take the dishes into the kitchen and put them in the sink for his missus ready. But other than that, where the fuck's my bike?
Well, question: what do you guys do when you're single? You're not gonna have a woman to do all that.
Me, I touch myself. Clearly.
No, I mean with dishes.
I am capable. I am actually capable of washing the dishes.
I'm talking about the chores.
I wash the dishes like practically every day. When it comes to like washing clothes, I just stick anything that's mine and it needs washing. I just bundle it up and just jam it in the machine and just stick it on a generic wash of some form. That's not like you have to separate everything because fuck it. And so and that's how I do it, because that's the easy way. It's the say it's the lazy way, but you know, but still, it's the easy way.
Saki said, "Good luck, Disky. I'm gone."
Okie dokie. Well, I've just noted. Yes, it's half. I'm gonna end it anyway. Not end it as in like kill myself. Not yet anyway.
Oh gosh.
But no, I'm gonna end the stream because it's getting late.
Yeah, it's late for you all.
Right, I'm gonna stop the stream. So for anybody who's still there, I'm gonna bid you good night, and I'll catch you guys later.